What is like one of the most challenging, like a market challenge that you significantly face?
I would say supply chain.
Oh,
Wars, unfortunately, have a big role to play.
how do you stay updated on industry trends?
In UAE, there's
Yeah.
a big trade show, Gulf Food.
Oh, yes.
We make sure that we participate every year
Yeah.
to stay updated.
In chocolates, like if they don't use high grade cocoa, the low grade quality chocolates can be very cancerous. As a faraway company, what are the 5 categories of products that you basically sell, distribute? Hello and welcome to Trade Talk by Farway. I'm Sreyoshi. Welcome to our new episode, and I have with me Miss Dania. And today we are going to talk about buying behavior, FMCG loyalty, what goes behind buying a product. And I think she's best experienced in this because she has actually observed buying behavior very closely. She's seen what goes behind buying a product. And I think when we buy a particular product, I think all of us can relate. There is something that goes behind us. It's not just the mind. It's not just one factor. There are several factors, and we keep buying the same product eventually. So what makes us buy the same product?
It's not anything natural force. I would say it's automatic. So as a consumer mindset, for an example, it's like a shampoo. There are people who have been using same shampoo for 15, 12 years. For them, it's like, this makes my hair look good. So for that thing, they don't want to change, or they just don't want to experiment with any other thing. It's just that either their family uses, or just mother has passed down to their daughters or sons, like this particular brand is good.
So Miss Dania, just tell me, why do we keep buying the same product again and again? Like, it's the same product we are using, we are not in a mood to experiment, and we like stick to that same product for years. Why is it?
Because we as human beings, we don't want to experiment with any other thing. Say, for example, I am using one detergent. Why do I want to experiment with other detergent that I haven't used? It's the consistency that that brand has maintained over the years, and we know the brand quality. We know it's good for us, it's good for our clothes. Let's say, for example, I am using a detergent, correct? So the moment I put on my clothes, I be like, yeah, it smells good. So I don't know whether if I change to other thing, will that smell the same way? Yeah, so that
so there's a fear, basically.
Yeah, there's a fear, and there's no point of experimenting. Nobody has the time. They'll just go, they'll just grab it. They know it, they have been using it, so they don't want to experiment, basically.
So basically you're saying that we get into the loop. It's
exactly.
a habit.
It's a habit. It's how I said before, it's automatic. We go on auto mode. Like, yeah.
In that case, it becomes very difficult for, to introduce new products in the market or new brands. Because people have already been using certain product. And like you said, they get comfortable using that particular product, and it becomes convenient for them. So it becomes very difficult to switch. So any particular product you have seen, like observed that people absolutely will not experiment at all, like refuse to switch, and certain products which people might experiment.
In this case, I would say like certain brands that people are okay to experiment is like, let's say, for example, a dishwash. It's like last month I used this dishwash. This month, let me just, it's on sale. It's on buy one, get one. After all, it's a dishwash. What else could happen? But when it comes to baby products, that's where a consumer draws a line. They don't want to experiment with their baby's skin, with their hair, with anything it is. I have seen big brands, I won't take names, but I have seen big brands doing like something with their ingredients, like adding some elements which are not fit for like baby consumptions. And I have seen the sales.
And some brands have recalled also recently.
So the sales drop drastically because no mother would want to experiment it on. They can experiment on themselves. But when it comes to babies, so I feel like, in my opinion, the baby products are the ones which we will never experiment.
So you're saying that with FMCG, like fast-moving consumer goods, I think that people are still ready to experiment compared to like consumer durables, because here it's not like a life-threatening decision or a long-term decision. These are short-term decisions, right?
If you see in market, there are like, you see many new brands in market, but the brand which is like, it's a new brand.
Absolutely.
But it is backed by something which is very big, like a company. We know that, okay, this company also distributes this item. So we have that mentality, okay, now they have launched this other item, this might be good. But the newbies that are in the market, the competition for them is very high.
And what makes them competitive? Like, is it the packaging? Is it the color? Is it the texture?
See, I'll be honest. It's the color, it's the font, it's the texture.
Does it matter?
It's all
First
of
of all, does it matter?
It matters. It matters. If you see an item with too much fonts, too many things going on, the packaging,
I agree.
the colors are poppy. It's a no for a consumer.
I agree.
And on the other hand, if you take an item which is very minimal, the fonts are very basic, it catches our eye. We are like, okay, we might experiment with this brand.
I agree with you on this totally, because recently I purchased like a hair product, like a shampoo, conditioner, and I was in the mood for a little experimentation. So I bought something like a product which had too many intellectual texts on it, like keratin, organic. It had some nice graphic design on it, and I bought it obviously because I thought, okay, this looks very intelligent, so this might just work on my hair. And then eventually I found out it was so high on scent. That means it has too many chemicals.
These days, if an item, especially skincare, we know as women, we know we don't want to experiment with that.
Correct.
So whenever it's like too much scent, it's like, okay, this product will not work for my skin.
Absolutely. So you were just speaking of formula changes for the baby product and all, like some brands.
Exactly.
So do people actually notice those formula changes?
Sometimes they don't notice. But when their baby consumes and it's like they notice certain changes and their hair gets very irritated or
so they see
like
the consequences.
That. They see, they notice, and then when it comes to in like public eye, they catch it.
Of course,
they were like, okay,
when
that's
the company
why that
takes
is
a
happening.
decision.
When a company takes a decision, or when there are some like certain raids and all, they notice these changes and everything.
So what do you think? Like, people actually read? Like, I as an informed consumer, like I like to read. Even if I'm buying something which is old with a new packaging, I still like to read it. Like if the ingredients are still the same, or they've added something or modified something or deleted something. So what have you observed, like buyers? Do they read?
They do read. There are like consumers who are aware, who know who actually have to be aware of things, what our body is consuming.
Yes.
So it's not many people do read everything, but there are like, if we say if 30% people are like noticing the ingredients, but there are the other 70% which is not. And yeah, like many brands, I have like seen it. Many brands, they do. There is like one or two harmful things which we, as a consumer, should not be consuming. But they will put it in such a way that we won't notice it. We will not notice it. It would be under any other name or. Like this could be anything.
Yes, they will use a substitute name.
There are brands who I've seen it here in UAE mostly. Like whatever there will be, if it's like 100% juice, it has to be 100% juice. You cannot mess around with that. Even if there is like 1% of sugar, they will ask you for that.
Even with milk products, I've seen if there is milk powder, they will actually mention that it has
milk powder.
So I think it has got a lot to do with the regulatory standards also.
Exactly.
So Tanya, just tell me, when I look at a product from afar or when I hold the product, how do I know that it is safe and clean instantly? How do I get that feeling that this is trustworthy and I can use the product or apply the product or consume the product, whatever it is?
For this, like, origin matters a lot. If like it's from Europe I would say, or from Korea.
Yeah.
Many skincare items are Korean skincare is very famous.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
like if you will
Hands down.
use it, of course you're gonna see results.
Yeah.
It's not like no fake claims,
Yeah.
no scents, no parabens, nothing extra used. Just the basic formulas, but with the with that effectiveness.
Yeah.
If I walk into a Korean skincare showroom,
Yeah.
it will first of all, it will instantly catch my
Yeah.
eye. Like if it's Korean, it's going to be safe.
Yes.
It's going to be like
And it might work.
workable.
Yeah.
It will work and all that. Like all that mindset works. Like origin, this is from Europe. And for food items
Yeah.
also, if it's from Europe, so Europe is very strict for these
Yeah.
things.
Yes.
When it comes to their food or when it comes to their consumers, they are very strict. If some ingredient is banned in Europe, and if they find like 1% of that ingredient in some food item,
Right.
it's all cancelled. They will not accept it.
So country of origin
Yes,
matters.
it
People actually
matters.
read. So there's something like made in a specific country, or this is export import quality.
No, it's all mentioned like made
Yeah.
in Europe.
So which one
Made.
you think is better, like made in a particular country or export quality of a particular country?
I think it's made in.
Made in. I
Yeah,
think,
made in.
Like
Like
made in
it-
UAE products also quite.
Yeah.
So people in that case, they feel like, okay, if it's made here, maybe I can
Maybe I can
experiment.
consume it.
And of course, we've discussed so much about the packaging, scent, texture, and the country of origin. How does it
Exactly.
feel safe? Now, tell me something which is the most important part of FMCG, which is pricing. I think we are in a very price sensitive market.
Yes,
And
yeah.
people do look at pricing, especially after the pandemic also. A lot of brands, like I read a survey that a lot of brands actually lost their loyalty because people were just choosing products like biscuits and all just simply on the pricing, like how you said, the buy one get one thing or something.
Exactly.
So how do you think this pricing plays an important
It plays an important role actually. So it's not always about, big brands play their part in this also. So let's say, for example, I'll take a simple example. An item, it costs 10 dirham.
Yeah.
But instead of 10 dirham, I've put a label of 9.99.
That's psychological pricing.
Our
actually.
mind,
Yeah.
like it's psychology. We
Yeah.
will just focus on the first digit, and the last two we will just
and you
ignore.
still feel that, okay, I'm not shelling
I'm
out
not-
10 double digit,
Exactly.
it's still the one digit that's going out.
Exactly.
But actually it is the double digit.
It is the double digit. It's
Yeah.
close to 10. So
And I think biggest of biggest brands do that, even with
They do
apparels
that.
and all. Like you see, it's 99 dirhams and not. So
They do
that
that.
1 dirham also has an effect.
exactly.
Because people think that,
one
okay,
dirham effect is there.
it's not the 3 digit or the 2
No.
digit that's slipping out. It's just the one digit.
It's just the one digit.
Can it also be like reverse, like for example, like for me and some of other consumers also, I feel if they see some particular brand giving too many offers or this thing, we feel that there is something wrong.
I would like to answer this question again as a consumer. Whenever I see like they're like putting this item, same item, they have put like straight for 2 months. This
Yeah.
item has been on sale. So first thing I'll check is the expiry. I have seen like many supermarkets, they put like 1 dirham sale on items. So I first of all I check the date. If it's good, if it's consumable for like more 2 months, I can consume it. So I will buy it. Or if it's like a chocolate will not last me for a month or 2.
Yeah, of course.
It's just a one-time thing.
Correct.
So I will buy it.
Right.
But if it's something like oil or it's rice, I don't think I will buy it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're saying that not always things which are cheap are always better.
Oh yeah.
So-
cheaper is not always better.
Yeah, that's always a thing. And in
Yeah.
fact, some people believe that cheap is bad quality and expensive is. So I don't think there's a hard and fast rule for this. Is there? Like, is cheap bad quality, expensive means good quality? Is it like an assurance?
I won't say it's an assurance, but there are like many brands who have done, I would say who have played with the people's minds to an
Right.
extent that they have made people think that if it's cheap, it's going to be bad. So I would take an example. Kunafa. It was like so trending. Kunafa bars. Everyone was having kunafas and all. So
I'm not a fan of kunafas.
no, I was.
Again,
I still am.
UAE made us to believe. I mean, the marketing trends made us believe.
The marketing
everything
trend.
had pistachio and kunafa.
Exactly. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Even in cakes they used to put. So what I have to say
cakes,
is
yogurts, ice creams, chocolates,
everything is kunafa.
Possible thing. And there I read something that even in hot dishes now they've started using pistachio and all. So I'm like, what is this? Like, we need to get over this obsession.
Even like as an Indian, when I go back to India, so people there also have that mindset. I want kunafa chocolate from Dubai.
And this matcha thing.
Matcha. Again, so the example I was about to quote is that the first time I tried, it was like the original brand, the Fix.
Yeah, the Fix chocolate.
So I tried it. It was so good. The chocolate quality and the kunafa inside it was so good. The next time someone offered me, it was like a bite size. I could not see the packing and all. I was like on the go and I tried it. Instantly, I sensed like this is not the original one because of the low quality chocolate that they are using.
Actually,
I want to understand that the mindset of the brand owner, the manufacturer. Why will people choose you over a brand? Even if it's expensive, I will still buy it because it is promising me quality. It is promising me the taste. I don't want to, like, even if you are 10 dirham, even if this brand is 10 dirham cheaper, I will still not go for that.
There is a reason why that pricing has been fixed on that particular product. And especially we're talking of chocolates. In fact, in chocolates, like if they don't use high grade cocoa, the low grade quality chocolates can be very cancerous actually. I read in an article that it has some very, very poisonous, hazardous lead material in that can be actually very, very hazardous. So with chocolates, anything actually which goes into our body.
Even there was like, again, I will not say the name of the brand.
Course,
So they found like there is high concentration of lead in that noodle brand. And like for a very less time, people like stopped consuming it. And also there were other brands also which were good and which was not bad. So
some brands actually take the call of like redoing the whole thing, and
they do actually. It's like, but when a consumer gets suspicious about a brand once, I don't think. I think it might take a while for them to go back to that brand, but still they will think twice.
Because once I think that reputation, that quality is damaged.
Exactly, you cannot maintain that again.
So tell me something, in UAE, there is a specific combination that works. Like it's a triangle. There is health, there is taste, and there is convenience. Do you think like in UAE, like how does it work? Does this combination work? Which factors work? Like if a product is only healthy, will it work? If a product is maybe only tasty, will it work? How does it work like in UAE?
First of all, in UAE, only the, let's say for example, tasty or healthy or an item that is convenient will not work. It's actually here the population is very dense, diverse. People from different countries, from different cultures, they stay here. So they also have a mindset. The people also have a mindset, and it is true. Like if an item it's promising to be healthy and it is healthy, it's expensive. So in that case, consumer will choose the some like cheaper option for that, but it's not as healthy as the other one. I think it's sometimes convenience more than the health factor.
Convenience is a big
more than the health factor. I think it's the convenience.
Convenience plays a role here because most of the people here are living alone, working alone. So for them to buy something which is more exotic or more healthy, they maybe have to travel a long distance to buy something, and then they prefer something which is around their
Even
house.
earlier when we were talking, I was saying like, I also tried fruits for one day. So maintaining that thing for a long time is not possible. So we all,
because of the lifestyle changes.
Mostly
also,
there is working class. Everyone is working.
Yes.
Right. So we don't have too much time for healthy. But there are people. I won't say there are not people. There are people who are very, very strict about their diet, and they only want the organic, like veggies, organic fruits.
And there is a typical mindset. When you say organic, that if it is organic, it has to be expensive.
And it is. Honestly, it is expensive.
Because there's a certain cost of making that
nothing like pest control and everything done on those items.
Those pesticides, fungicides are not done. So there is a section of people you're saying who opt for these healthy organic stuff.
It is very low for
but the percentage is low.
The percentage is low. Yes.
Mostly people opt for something which is maybe a combination of healthy
and tasty, and again, if it's convenient, then
So you're saying convenience like tops the list.
It tops the list.
So tell me something like in Farway, as a company, like what sort of products, FMCG products you handle, and what's like the product line in Farway?
It's like, it's in the name, FMCG, like fast moving consumer goods. Like this business specifically depends on seasons. So even sales also depends on seasons. Say for example, if it's summer, now we know summer is approaching, or certain like or Ramzan is approaching. There will be higher sales for beverages, for any other items which get used, like juices, like energy drinks, like oats. Also, festivals play a really important part in this business. Let's say it's Christmas. So the demand for chocolates, the confectionery, it increases, because that's, I think, you have to go to congratulate someone. It's easier. You pick up a box of chocolate.
Gifting items.
So it really works.
FMCG has always been like that. It's always
been like that. It's supply and demand, I would say.
Supply and demand has a big role to play. Yes.
Yeah.
So how do you work as a team in handling and catering to this demand across seasons? How does it look like a typical day in your Farway office?
It's actually fun. It's actually fun because you see, now we know that this is the season we have done preparations for. So we are mentally prepared that these items only are going to work.
For this particular season.
So we are all set.
Right.
So we have plans what items we have to stock, or what items we have to pre-order or pre-book for this certain season, so that we won't get stuck. So it's easier for us when the season comes. It's easier for us to do the sales, to sell out those items.
What's like the most loved product? Like, I'm not asking the brand, but like as a product, is it the noodles? Is it the snacks? Is it the beverages? Is it the chocolates, confectionery, which is like the most loved and ordered part?
It's actually, I would say, it's cheese.
Interesting.
It's, when it comes to food, it's cheese and it's beverages. Butter, cheese and beverages. Because if you see butter, it never gets out of season.
That's even cheese for that matter.
Be it
summer, winter, any occasion. In fact, it goes with all occasions, all festivals. You will need cheese.
Beverage is an exception, but it works well.
Again, hot beverages are maybe for the for the winters.
For the winters
and cold.
And when it comes to non-food, I would say like toothpastes, shampoos, soaps. Mostly toothpaste and hair care.
Even cosmetics for women, I think they need it around the year. They need something or the other. Some new lipstick shade is out there in the market and it's trending and people want to go ahead and
they want to buy it.
You all keep adding, like Farway as a company keeps adding new products to their product line?
We do. We like few years back, we didn't have any like beauty part.
Oh, that's nice. So you all keep diversifying your portfolio.
Yes, we do. Even if it's a new item in the market, if it comes with a good idea, if it comes with the good ingredients, and we are all about diversifying our catalogs, our business.
Nice. And Farway is a company is very, very trustworthy. I think whatever they do, whatever lines they handle, it's always very trustworthy. Okay, Miss Tanya, let's do a quick rapid fire and understand a little bit about FMCG and the whole industry. So as a Farway company, what are the 5 categories of products that you basically sell, distribute?
Do I need to rank them, or I just name?
Just name the categories.
Okay, so starting with the energy drinks, personal care, confectionery, tea, coffee,
yes,
and juices.
Nice.
Yeah, beverages.
So I see a lot of focus is on the beverages. What is like one of the most challenging thing, like a market challenge that you significantly face?
I would say supply chain.
Oh.
It affects market.
Oh.
It literally affects market. I would say that wars, unfortunately, have a big role to play. If you would ask anyone from this background, they will say the same thing. It's the supply chain that has affected.
So supply chain, maintaining, I think, a smooth flow of supply chain is the most challenging part.
It's the most challenging part.
Right.
Yeah.
Another quick question. How do you stay updated on industry trends? Because this is a very, very dynamic industry. Every day there's a new trend, there's something happening. How do you keep yourself updated?
We do trade shows. Like we've been part of many trade shows from past many years. When I was not even the part of this company. In UAE, there's a big trade show, Gulf Food.
Oh yes.
We make sure that we participate every year to stay updated. We have done outside UAE also. We have done many trade shows.
Nice.
We do participate. So that's how you get updated about market demands and other. You specifically meet your customers.
Yes. Yeah. Gives you a good opportunity to network
it's more like building a connection.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you so much, Tanya, for giving us so much information. And today we delved deep into a consumer's mindset, like learning different layers of the mind, what goes behind buying a particular product. Does pricing have an effect? Does packaging? Does scent, color? So I hope that people have learned something and become a more informed consumer. So next time when we make a decision, it's more informed.